Hello guys, it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I really wanted to make this video. It was first recorded for a friend, but he told me to put this on YouTube, so I decided to do that. I recorded this on my phone, so the audio may not be very well, but I tried my best to make it entertaining. I hope you guys enjoy. So you want to learn how to make reflective lenses. What you gotta have is a, I guess, plastic ball. This is a plastic fish bowl I got off of Amazon. Yeah, you want one of those or something like this with like a dome of plastic, but not too flimsy plastic. So something like this, but still thin. Something like a 2-liter bottle, I think, would have it, like a Dr. Pepper bottle. I'm not too sure because I don't have those here. You want some scissors. You want a knife to cut off the top, which I don't require right now. You want some Q-tips and some rubbing alcohol if you're using a permanent marker, because you want to get off the marker off the plastic. So what you do is you grab your mesh, you place it on top as best as you can, and then what you do, you try to do this as good as you can, is you want to draw an outline of the lens on the dome. I'm going to pause the video and cut to when I got it outlined. You want to take your time with this, as you want it to be as accurate as you can possibly get it to be. It doesn't matter if it's a bit too big. So once you're done with the outline, you should end up with something like this, which should fit the lenses accurately. So now what you do is kind of self-explanatory. You want to cut out, you want to cut out the lenses. I would prefer if you would, it would be better if you cut like outside lines, so like across this border, so you have more space to like adjust it later. I'll cut back to when I have to finish this. Okay, I've decided I'll film myself cutting it, just so it can be an example. Be very careful, because plastic can be sharp if handled carelessly. So for this, you can also take your time. You can speed through it if you want, if that's better for you. There we go. So you end with something like this. So grab your lens and look if it fits. Look to see. So it's a bit too big on the bottom part. So what you can do now is you can adjust the cut with the bottom part. As you can see here, it also doesn't fit 100%. So for me, I gotta make adjustment cuts here, and that should be it. If you want, you can draw it out as well. We have to cut. Do something like that. Very quick. And you can always get rid of it with the rubbing alcohol. So I'll make the readjustments now. Okay, so I got rid of the excess, and I perfectly did it actually. Quite surprised. There we go. So it should fit like this. Don't worry if it's not snug, you can glue it down later. This is just the fitting phase. And if it's a bit on the edge, as you can see, it'll hold itself if it's like very snug. So that's good. For me, at least for me, that's good. So I don't have to hold it down when putting it on the mask. That lens over there fits extremely well. This one does not, as snugly as that one, but it does fit. So now if you turn it around, you should have nice shine. So what you can do now, grab your mesh just to see if it fits together, which it should if the plastic isn't too thick. It should still fit barely. And if it doesn't, then I would suggest looking where the plastic still sticks up. So what you can do is you can put it on the mask if it works. As you can see, I put it on the mask without glue or something, and it stays on. So this is what it looks like. I'll right now show you how to get rid of the permanent marker if you use that, but for the result it looks extremely nice because these guys don't fog up either, I don't think. I'll show you how to remove the plastic, not the plastic, the markers. So what you do is you take it out. You can be a bit rough with it. Don't be too rough with it because otherwise you don't want to permanently disfigure the plastic, which is because this is plastic that's already formed. So if you might be able to reform it if you heat it up. I don't know because I haven't done that ever. So what you can do now is get like a little thing to hold your rubbing alcohol. I think isopropyl alcohol, Jesus, can work too. But I have easier access to rubbing alcohol right now, and I was too lazy to grab the isopropyl alcohol. So what you want to do is you want to just rub against the marker, and if it smears, you can just take the other side of the Q-tip, or you can take your pants and just wipe it on there. And the marking should go slowly, and you can go over it again with the isopropyl alcohol, no problem. So you want to take your time with this as well. I'll cut back when I'm done. One more note, you want to switch between the sides because look, this side is already fully markered, so it'll keep smearing more and more if you keep using it. So it's also quite handy to switch Q-tips after one side is done, just so that it doesn't smear more. So now you can wipe it on your pants or on like a cloth. Most of the smearing should be gone. This edge is gone, but here's still a little bit left. So preferably use a side that is not markered. Just wipe it a little bit like this and just wipe it on a cloth. As you can see, it's extremely clear now. It's just for these sides, which is from the inside, I believe. And then you should be done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's not expensive either. And if you buy the fish bowl, it shouldn't be that expensive. And if you want soda, you can just buy a 2-liter one. 2-liter bottle of Dr. Pepper, I think works. That's the other one I've seen people use. I haven't actually seen anybody else use a fish bowl. I was very surprised with how small it was though. Very surprised. Did not expect that. And this thing doesn't smudge either with oily hands, to be honest. I don't think. Okay, so now it's as clear as can be from what I'm looking for. I don't think it has any smudges on it. So now you got this, and then you can just reassemble the whole piece. I forget, is this the right side? I think it is. Sometimes it's a little bit finicky to get in here and for it to stay, but it should be fine. I think I may have cut it too short in some places, but it's very minuscule. You won't see it from the outside. That's how you get the lenses. The shiny lenses. What you could also do is glue it onto the mesh, which I haven't tried, but I am planning on gluing soon, as I got all the materials for it now. So yeah, so that's how you do that. It turns out extremely well. It's nice and hard, and it's such a nice result. I hope you guys enjoyed that video on how to make reflective Spiderman lenses. Shout out to my friend Aries who told me to upload the video. And I hope you guys also check out my Twitch, which is somewhere where I am more active than I am on YouTube. And I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Bye bye.